Hello everyone, we are Bryce and Alec, co-founders of Equity Mates Media and host of two of Australia's largest investing podcasts, Equity Mates Investing Podcast and Get Started Investing. Firstly, a big shout out to the Capital Network for throwing this conference. It's exactly what Australia has needed, so we are glad to be part of it. However, my name is Bryce and this is Ren, otherwise known as Alec, and we have interviewed over 150 of Australia's and the world's greatest investors. And today we're going to spend 5 minutes going through some of the major lessons that we have learnt from those interviews. So Ren, do you want to do the honours and kick it off?
Sure. So we'll kick it off with Malcolm Turnbull, the former Prime Minister of Australia. He told us to think beyond property. He lamented that too many Australians pour all their money into residential property.
Yeah.
Avoid that concentration risk, diversify, think about stocks.
Thank you, Malcolm. We interviewed Emma Fisher, who is the portfolio manager at Airlie Funds Management, and she said, rightfully so, that you do not need to study finance to be a great investor, and that is true. Ren and I didn't study finance, and
you're not a great investor.
And I'm not a great investor.
So the next one is probably my favourite insight. Nick Griffin, the CIO of Munro Partners, told us how it's just 4% of stocks have driven the overall return of the index historically. Just 4%. Back in the day, it was companies like Walmart, then Boeing. Think about today, it's companies like Apple, Amazon, Microsoft driving the overall return of the index. So the key skill, if you want to be a stock picker, is finding that next 4% of the market that will drive the next leg of the returns.
Love that. We spoke to Tom Cowan, who is co-founder of TDM Growth Partners. Look them up if you haven't. They are a fantastic...
or listen to our episodes with them.
And Tom said that people and culture is the most important thing. A stock is much more than just a 3 or 4 letter ticker, a symbol, and that you need to really do the work and invest in the right people, because at the end of the day, the business and the success of it is really about the collection of people that they employ. So do your work and check the management that are running the business.
So next up, we spoke to Mary Manning, who's the portfolio manager of Elliston Capital's Asian Growth Fund. Mary's had an unbelievable history, worked for George Soros, worked for Howard Marks, some of the best investors in history. And Mary told us how Asia is just too big to ignore. The IPO pipeline's hot at the moment. Some amazing companies are going public. There's investing opportunities galore. And as Australians, we should be thinking beyond our borders and looking at the opportunities out there.
That's it. Get out of the ASX 200. There's more out there. Turning to Hamish Douglas, CIO of Magellan Financial Group, an incredible investor here in Australia. And he said that if we're looking at the streaming wars, Netflix is going to be a $1 trillion company.
Big call.
Big call.
Do you agree?
Do I agree? I can't disagree with Hamish Douglas.
Hamish Douglas, the first billionaire we had on the show, hopefully not the last.
Hopefully not the last.
And to round it out, the 7th insight that we want to share with you guys today, we had Larry Diamond on the show, the co-founder and CEO of ZipPay, one of the hottest stocks in the Equity Mates community for 2021. He told us how he's, as a business leader, is thinking beyond Australia, is thinking long term. And we just loved that. You got to look for CEOs that are thinking like that. He did say that he wants to be the first buy now, pay later provider on Mars. Yes. Will he do it? Will he beat Afterpay there?
Yes, if he gets in with Elon. But those are 7 hot tips or things that we've learnt from some of the amazing experts that we've interviewed across our time here at Equity Mates. If you would like more, you can join us every week on Equity Mates or on Get Started Investing, or head to equitymates.com to find out about the other shows that we are doing. But again, thanks to the Capital Network for allowing us to be part of this conference. And Ren, we will leave it there.
Yeah, start investing if you haven't already.
Nice.
Your future self will thank you.